Hi, I'm Renee Wilson. I'm president of the PR Council, and I'm joined by Jon Paul Buchmeyer, the EVP and MD of M Booth. Jon Paul, how are you doing?
I am great.
Yeah, so this is your first time at Cannes, right?
It is my first time at Cannes. It is spectacular.
Initial impressions?
I am so inspired by seeing the work from all over the world. I feel like sometimes we're sort of caught up in our own stuff in the United States, and I find it so amazing to get to see some of the inspirational stories that we wouldn't get to see from Brazil, from New Zealand,
right.
From India. It's been amazing.
What have there been any pieces of work that have stood out in your mind as being exceptional?
Yeah, absolutely. I just came from a panel where the chief brand officer from Tommy Hilfiger said that creativity is happiest when it's solving problems.
Nice.
And I think that the work that really has been speaking to me is some of the work that is doing exactly that, like solving a lot of problems. I've seen some amazing work from, I think, New Zealand, where they're solving like sand issues with a beer product, which is amazing to me. A lot of gender issues that I think go way beyond the fearless girl,
right.
Which I think is great, but I think that there are some other really spectacular, there's an app from Brazil that was created called Woman Interrupted, which actually details the number of times that a woman is interrupted by a man in her life and in her daily thing. It was spectacular.
Are
spectacular.
You kidding me?
I'm not. I think that, to me, is award-winning problem-solving work.
That is very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So how do you think the public relations industry is evolving here at Cannes? I believe, I could be wrong, but this is close to the 10th year that we've been actually competing for the awards.
Right. Well, I think that I am seeing, from the international work, this idea of problem solving, which I think I've been noodling that around today when I heard that that great quote, because I was thinking that I think as an industry, our ability to move beyond storytelling to actually problem solving for our clients is the thing that's going to put us forward at Cannes, where you're seeing the creativity come into action.
Nice.
And I think for a long time we've been amazing storytellers, but at the point that we can start to solve problems for either our clients or our consumers, that in the basis of it is an amazing story that deserves to be told.
Yeah, and I also think what has been inspiring is the fact that most of these big ideas, the campaigns, they have an element of earned, which is what we do. And it seems like the festivals come around to recognizing that that is critical.
Absolutely. I feel like a lot of so I spent some time this morning walking around and looking at not just the PR entries, but in the promotions and the other, and you can see in the other activations how important earned media was for them when they were putting together the program. So to your point, earned media has sort of trickled into other parts of it. I think they're starting to see that consumers need the earned media part. We as practitioners have to think beyond the earned media.
Right.
I think there's some campaigns, I don't want to just say that the campaigns in the overseas are the ones that I think are doing a great job. I have seen some great US campaigns that I think are doing a good job of solving problems.
Right.
I think the Cool Clean from Whirlpool and Ketchum is a great example of like solving a real problem in real life. That was interesting. The Tostitos, I don't know if you've seen this one, the Tostitos bag that allows you the breathalyzer.
Fabulous, I know.
Such a great program.
It's interesting. I saw that in the Hall of Work, and those are both shortlisted for tonight, right?
Yes,
I know.
That's
incredibly creative. So being a first timer, was there anything here that surprised you where you were like, oh my goodness, I didn't expect that? Or
I feel like I got a lot of prep from the folks back home at the ranch at M Booth.
Okay.
I don't think I was, I couldn't, it's funny. It's both like this crazy breadth of stuff, and it's also really compact all at the same time, which seems weird to me.
I know. Well, I'm glad that you're here. I think tonight will be exciting,
yes.
and let's fingers crossed for the big winner. So thank you. Thanks for your time.
Thanks for having me.